Welcome in, Mia here. I can't wait to get into this reading. How men view you. Let's take a look. So I want you to choose between these two crystals. I have a rose quartz tower. Ooh, beautiful. And I have moonstone. Oh, lovely. I am decked out in feminine energy today, and I thought that maybe we should do two very feminine energy stones as well. So go ahead, take a moment, use your intuition, dive in deep, let yourself just float, and then find yourself inside of one of these crystals. If you find yourself inside of both and you want to come along for both readings, stay for the whole ride. Okay, here we go. Take a breath, exhale, and choose right now. Hello, my beautiful rose quartz tower. Let's get started. Here we go. We are off. How men see you right now. Now, normally I'd probably start with one of my more masculine decks to pull into this masculine energy. However, I am feeling pulled to my pink sassy deck. We are in the rose quartz tower. I'm feeling very pink today. So I'm going to let this feminine energy guide us along the way and tell us what this masculine energy is, how it's seeing you right now. How are men seeing you right now? Let's see what we have. So I'm going to flip these cards as I pull them. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh. I'm getting the preview. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Here we are. Wow. Okay. We have, so it looks like we have 6 cards. That's what I've pulled from our sassy pink deck, which I love. Mwah. Here we go. So this is what I'm starting with. We have the 8 of Cups reversed, the 5 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the Justice card, and I have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, our pink deck is telling us right. Our pink deck is really following through on this energy for us. So this is the way that I'm reading men are thinking about you, seeing you right now. So first of all, I do think that there is someone coming up first, foremost, someone from your past, an ex, somebody that maybe you just got out of something with, maybe something that's just started drifting, maybe somebody from your deep past. Someone who was letting you go, had all of this heart space, all of this emotional space, but this person has stopped moving away from you. They have stopped letting you go. They have not released you. They're refusing to move forward. They're refusing to stop thinking about you. There is this feeling of, stagnation. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck in her energy, stuck in your energy. That there is something that is stuck in your energy, that they keep thinking about you. If you keep thinking about someone in particular, if somebody comes to mind immediately, that person's energy is probably on you right now. And that is probably the person that I am picking up and that the cards are picking up. So that's the first, really intense piece of energy that is in your field. The next thing I have is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords can be this kind of brutal card. Really intense energy, a little bit cold, a little bit... And what I'm feeling here is that there is this very masculine energy that is about you. This feeling of I would do anything. I would take whatever risk needed to be taken. I would slay whatever dragon needed to be slayed. This feeling of just intense masculine energy, of protectiveness for you, of doing what needs to be done for you, of going after you. So I feel like you probably feel that energy coming at you. That's pretty intense energy. So again, I would think of who you might be thinking of. This could be the same person, the person from your past that's throwing this energy around. Doesn't mean that they're telling you about it. This could be somebody who's in your field right now that's just really feeling all this energy about you. This could be somebody who hasn't even talked to you yet, that is just really looking at you and just feeling all of this wave of feelings coming up, of protectiveness, of being willing to compete, go after it, to be brutal for you, to do whatever it takes, that kind of feeling, whatever it takes. I have the 2 of Pentacles. So this is a juggling card, and this I am feeling this feels like it might be a different masculine energy. This could also be the person from the past. I'm going to really let your intuition, I do want you to really open up into your intuition, to let your intuition guide you on who these people might be, who is popping up. I'm not looking at one specific person, so this can be multiple energies popping up here. What I'm seeing here is the possibility of somebody who is in a relationship somebody who is already in something, and that you're taking up way too many thoughts and way too much presence for them. That there's this juggling act that's going on of, oh, I should really be focused on this one thing, but actually I'm really focused over here as well. I'm really thinking about you. My energy is really in your court, and I keep going back and forth thinking about you, and you just keep popping up, and they're juggling something though. So there's another priority there. There's something else that's going on there that feels like it's probably a relationship, or somebody they're seeing, or somebody that they're supposed to be thinking about a lot, or they're supposed to be moving forward with, but it's kind of keeping them from moving in that direction. Now I have this Seven of Wands, and this Seven of Wands, again with this masculine energy. I mean, really these cards are coming through with this just a lot of masculine energy in your field. This feels like this could be a wonderful time for you to do a soulmate reading as well. This feels like, oh wow, there's a lot going on in your energy field. There are a lot of thoughts on you. There's a lot of intensity around you. There's a lot that's coming at you. Sometimes you might even feel like you need to protect yourself from that. There might be times where you're like, I cannot go out tonight. I cannot interact on social media. I cannot, because I'm feeling all this energy every which way, and it's a little bit too much even. Or maybe that feels good and it feels okay, and you feel completely like in your essence and able to hold your own ground. This is a card of holding ground, and this is a feeling of, it is a very masculine energy, putting forth a lot of effort and exertion. And it feels like this person is really trying to stay where they are with you, trying to maintain what they have with you, trying their best to sort of stay in your thoughts, to hold your attention, to be in this fiery space with you, to be attractive to you, to hold their ground with you. So I'm feeling like this person is really, it could be somebody that you're even actively seeing, or that you're actively thinking about, that's not really moving things forward, but also is really trying very hard not to let things slip away. So it feels like this person is really just trying to maintain, to hold. They might not be moving things forward because they're not sure they can move things forward with you. They feel like they're in a little bit of a precarious situation, that if they move at all, things might fall apart. They might lose you altogether. So it's this sort of feeling of, well, I just want to keep what I have. I just want to keep things together where they are right now. Oh my, then I have the Justice card. So the Justice card feels like it's popping up because somebody feels like something was unfair somewhere along the way. And that it needs to get right, that there needs to be some sort of karmic evolution, full circle, some closure for someone, or something that feels like something's bothering them, that something wasn't fair. Maybe they felt like they lost you unfairly, or they weren't given a full chance, or that you didn't fully hear their story out, or that they didn't fully get to be expressed, to you, or something feels like it's left dangling for someone, and then they're kind of stewing in this feeling of it not really being fair, not really getting what they needed to get across, feeling like things didn't really have a full come together or fall apart, that it's just in this little bit of an unfair space for them. Okay, now I have one more card in our Pink Sassy deck. This is really interesting because our cards aren't really, our Pink Sassy deck is like, hey, this is the masculine energy that is surrounding you right now. And it seems to really be a lot about sort of where this masculine and these masculine energies are as they come at you, and that sort of veracity of feeling. We have the Four of Pentacles. So I'm also feeling this feeling of, no, I'm not letting go. No, I'm not. And this feels like this is something deriving from the past as well. This could be the same person we pulled in the beginning. This could be somebody different, but it feels like there's a part of someone who's not willing to let things go with you. They're not willing to let go of what they valued with you. They're not willing to let go of the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions that they experienced with you. They're not willing to really move forward and move on. They're not willing to let go of what they've accrued with you, what they feel they've accrued with you. And there's this feeling of stagnation for this person, that they're not really willing to move forward. They're not willing to invest their heart into someone else, or be open to someone else coming in to get into a new relationship, even if they're like sort of quote unquote trying. It feels like They're really just sort of stubbornly holding on to what you had and who you are and the memories and the thoughts and the feelings and all the things that they really valued about you. Oh my. Okay, shall we pop into our blue deck? Because our blue deck, I really am loving. I am loving this deck. I want to pop into some of this masculine energy over here, and I'm not really done with that. I want to pull into your energy. I want to look at other things that you need to know about you, all sorts of things. But I kind of just want to look a little bit more and just get another viewpoint on how this masculine energy that's surrounding you is thinking about you, how you're viewed. This could be different people. This could focus on a different person. This might be a different layer, something new coming to the table that's opening up here. And I'm going to do 6 cards on this deck as well. So there we are. We have 6 cards from our gorgeous blue deck. I am able to see we have 2 reversed cards and all the rest are upright, but I haven't looked at them yet. I did not flip these over as I went. So here we go, the surprise for both of us. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Sun reversed. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. Hi. We have the High Priestess reversed. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I love this. This is exactly what I was hoping for, was some insight into how you're being viewed right now. So the masculine energy, we sort of got an idea of who this person or people are. You know, you might have some feelings coming at you about who that is. That some of that energy feels pretty fierce. So from our sassy pink deck. So moving into our beautiful blue deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles first. So the first thing I'm seeing is that, and again, this is going to be a perception of you. So this doesn't mean this is how you're actually feeling or where you actually are. This is the way you're being perceived. So there might be some truth to that, because often people can see things about us and they can read things that are going on with us, but that doesn't mean that it's true. So I want you to dig into your own truth for what's really going on. But looking at the way you're being perceived right now, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like there's this feeling that you're in a holding pattern, that you're waiting. You've planted some seeds, you've been doing some growing, you've been doing some focusing on what you value the most, but there's something going on where you're just kind of in a bit of a holding pattern. You're waiting. You're letting things come to you. You're not really actively in a move forward zone, and you're not actively in a fallback zone. You're just kind of holding tight while things grow. While the things that need to come to fruition come to fruition. But everyone can see that things are coming to fruition around you. You are growing things. You are growing as a person. You are growing your empire. You're growing what you want in your life. Those things seem to actively be coming to you, not in a super fast way, but also in its own divine time, in its right time. It is growing. Then we have the Sun reversed. So I get the feeling that there is some perception here from someone or some people that you might be in a bit of a gray, cloudy area, that you might not be your happiest self. This might not be your most joyful time, where things are super optimistic, you're feeling fully powered on, you're feeling fully inspired about life, you're feeling your most creative self, your most effulgent self. That there might be a part of you that's a little pessimistic right now. It might be a little bit like, you know what, I need a little rest recovery right now. It's a little gray skies going on. I'm just not feeling as positive as I could feel. But the sun really comes in always as like underneath everything. You're seen as a very optimistic person, a very fully charged, magnetic, powerful person. And so it's very noticeable when you aren't in your full power. It's very noticeable when you're not in your fullest optimism. It feels like underneath everything you are bringing it all. You are in this divine space. So it seems very noticeable when you are not. Now the 10 of Swords is a card of completion. So from the outside, it seems like you're also being viewed in a point where you might really, it might feel like something has energetically happened, where you're making a transition in life. You're transitioning away from something and you're transitioning into something new. And it's undetermined what that is. And it just feels like you're gone. It feels like you are kind of out of the picture, that you're doing something else. You're in this transition and they can't really tell what's going on with you. And it feels like you could just be like okay, it feels like maybe you're not thinking about the person who's thinking about you. It might feel like you are no longer open and available to somebody who is still thinking about you and wanting to be open and available to you. It might feel like you are lost to someone, like you're gone. And if the people from the past that we've been pulling up, if those people are thinking about reaching out, this could be a sign that they won't reach out, because it feels like you are gone, like that you're not available to them, that you're transitioning away, and that's no longer an open door that they can open anymore. Now we have the Queen of Wands. I love this. We've pulled the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess reversed, and we pulled the Queen of Pentacles. So you are being seen. You are perceived as this intensely go after it, incredible powerhouse female energy. This divine feminine energy that is intuitive. It is optimistic. It is powerful. It is unstoppable. It's an unstoppable force that moves forward. It is creative, purposeful, on fire, lit up, driven, moving forward. I love our Queen of Wands, and I love that you are perceived this way. I think that this is a glorious way to be perceived, as this fresh, open, moving forward essence that is in motion. It is momentum. It is moving. It is just, there's sunflowers in here too that relates back to our sun card. There is this optimism. There is this powerful essence about you that is magnetic. It is charming. It is vivacious. It is, ooh, what is she eating? I'll have what she's having. It is that feeling. Then we have the High Priestess reversed. So this is a feeling that you might be off of your divine intuition, that you might not be. And this really feels to me like it kind of relates to this feeling of like the Ten of Swords, this feeling of you being closed to someone, or in a different aspect, that somebody might be feeling like, oh, she's shut that part of herself down. Oh, she shut that part of her intuition down, because if it were on, she would be pulled to me. She would be coming towards me. And that's what that feeling feels like. And this again feels like it's possibly somebody from the past really sort of calling your attention and saying, oh, you know what? She's not in that divine feminine energy right now, which is probably not how they would think of it, but she's not in that energy right now, or she would be knocking on my door. She would understand that I'm right here, like that I am asking for this, that this is where I am, this is what I want. And it feels like that part of you is turned off to them. So it probably feels like that part of you is just turned off, that you're not in your highest wisdom. And that doesn't feel to me like it's accurate. Like I don't feel like you are out of your highest wisdom or out of your intuition. To me, this feels like a projection from someone because they're not getting what they want from you, in that masculine energy of, oh, she's not knocking on my door, so she must not be in her intuition. So she must not be in her wisdom right now. She must not be in her inner knowing. She must not know her heart right now. She must not know what's in her energy right now, because it's me, which is very flattering in a lot of ways. So, okay, all right. But also says a lot about the person who's thinking it. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles here, which also tells me that you're also seen in this. I love this queen as well. This sort of boss vibes way, where you just, it is extremely divine feminine. This does get into mothering energy too, taking care of, nurturing. But this growth energy is so intense that things just grow around you. Things spring to life. Flowers start blooming. People start blooming. Opportunities start blooming. That you are fully capable and competent. You can handle yourself. You can handle your finances. You can handle your world. You can handle your work. You can handle all of the things. Take care of all of the things, yourself and others included. And everything can thrive around you. That things are just springing up everywhere you go, whether you notice or not, notice it or not. That you may be unaware that everything is just shooting up into its best version of itself. And it makes me feel like you made the person who's really thinking about you this way their best self as well. That you watered them, you grew them in a way that you don't even really fully comprehend or understand. That you did so much more for them and their thoughts and perception of themselves, who they could be, that they really that's really a part of how you are perceived, that's who you are in this world. Oh, I'm loving this. Let's take a look at what you need to know about you. So actually, I know I'm really diving back into this feminine energy. I want to dive back into, not back into, we haven't been in our lavender deck yet, but it is that divine feminine energy. It reminds me a little bit of that pink deck energy. However, this is softer. So I do want to just pop into this energy and see what you need to know for you. What do you need to know for you? What are we looking at for you? Let's see what we have here. Okay, so, yes, something, yeah. Actually, I'm just going to start with these 3 cards. So we will pop back in and we'll see what else we need to know, but it feels like these 3 cards are kind of standalone. They want to just say something. They have a little message. They want to say a little something to you. All right, so we're taking a look at you and your energy. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups, High Cups energy, and we have the Chariot. Well, yes, okay. So these cards seem to be coming in and saying, hey, there's a lot of heart space here for you. That there's some things going on with your heart, your heart space and your feelings. So there is something coming in with this nostalgia. This card is a card of, like 2 figures who are like children, and one handing the other this cup full of flowers, and the cups really get into those feelings and emotions. This card often gets into feelings of nostalgia, feelings of youthfulness, feelings of something that was precious to your heart. And it feels like there was something really precious to your heart that's important in your energy field right now. And it also feels like there's this overflow of the 9 of Cups. I love coming in because we've seen, with the sun reversed and the way that you're being perceived, it, sort of has that like gray skies aspect on it. The 9 of Cups kind of contradicts that a little bit, that like, hey, it is really all coming in for you. You have an incredible amount of heart potential, feelings and emotion potential right now. And even with stuff that's sort of tapping on your heart space from before, from previously, perhaps from one of these people, from somebody from your past, perhaps from something else from long ago, that you're searching for something that, that really held a lot of heart space for you from childhood, from a parent, or from some other aspect. But regardless of whatever that is, it feels like there's a lot of opportunity here for you. That things can really come in. We sometimes call this the genie in the bottle card. This is a card of really everything you want coming in for you. And it's beautiful. It's incredible. I love seeing this pop up here because it is not gray skies. It is really everything shining fully bright for you. And really the opportunity for things to come into your heart space, they're here. They're knocking on your door. There's a lot of opportunity and potential in your energy field right now. And you can really relax into that and open yourself up into that. Then we have the Chariot to sort of tag all of this in together. Now the Chariot is a major arcana card, and it does feel to me like it's just saying, hey, you have this part of your essence. Yeah, you have all this gorgeous feminine energy. Yeah, you have all of these things going on in the way that you're perceived. But boy, are you a powerhouse. You move through this world. You are powerful. You are lit up. You are in momentum. You are moving forward. It's kind of the same energy I was feeling with this Queen of Wands. This feeling and essence that you get perceived with. It also feels like there's this overarching drive underneath of your life. So that means it's not just something that's happening in this moment or this week or next week, or it's sort of saying, hey, this is a part of your makeup of who you are in this life. That you are driven, you are motivated, you are moving forward, you've got an unstoppable quality to you. Sure, you're gonna get a flat tire. Sure, things will fall apart sometimes. Sure, you have moments where you can't move forward because of XYZ. But overall, that doesn't matter. It's not stopping your progress. You are on a forward trajectory. You are moving forward. You are expansive. You are finding what you need to find. And there is this beautiful, focused energy here, action-oriented energy here. And I love that. And I feel like the cards are saying, hey, you're in a good spot. Good things are available to come in for you. They are coming in for you. Things are raining down on you in the way that they're supposed to. And not only that, but you have exactly what it takes to bring everything to you, to go get what you want, because that's the kind of human being you are. That's who you are as a person, is a capable, competent, going after it, action-oriented. Nothing's really getting in the way. I'm an unstoppable force of motion. That kind of feeling. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Okay, so now I feel like this is getting into something different that the cards want to tell us about you. So let's just see what this might have to do with, or what this might be. So I'm pulling 3 cards also from my Lady Lavender deck. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Cups reversed. So here's what I am seeing. I am seeing, so interesting. Our first 3 cards we pulled 2 Cups cards and the Chariot. We're pulling 2 Pentacles cards and the 10 of Cups reversed. So I'm really reading this as one full message here, that with the 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like these 2 cards are saying what it is that you value. It is really important for you to include other people in building this structure, that you can't do this entire journey alone. There might be a part of you that just wants to be completely self-reliant, that wants to do this all completely, I got this. I'm so strong, I'm so capable, I'm so confident, I'm so able. And there are probably not a lot of people who can match you in that. There are probably not a lot of people who can step up to your level and actually offer you something. But these cards are saying, yeah, you might need more than one person. You might need a group of people. We have 2 people, we have 2 people, so it's 3 people and 3 people. So this is really saying, hey, you might need a group. You might need a small, trusted group, but it's really important for there to be give and take. And it's really important for you to not try to plan out all of this by yourself. That you're going to need some trusted allies. You need some people to rely on. Even if those people are, a guru that you're looking to, one of those people could be me for answers, just including into your intimate circle of how to build the structure you're trying to build. What you value in your life, what you want to bring in, everything you want around you, the palace you're creating, whatever kind of palace that is. Your career palace, your love palace, your soulmateship palace, your life palace that includes all of these things, the way you want family to feel, the way that you want your work life to feel, the way that you want your, where you live and what you are surrounded with to feel, all of that stuff that you're going to need to really rely on and let yourself pull in for you some trusted allies. Now, the 10 of Cups reversed tells me that this feels like it's a warning card coming in that says, hey, there's a part of you that may not fully believe. So we have the 9 of Cups, this potential, this opportunity for everything to come in for your heart space. So much around you, so much that's asking to come in and that's available to come in. 10 of Cups reversed feels like it is saying, hey, there might be a part of you that doesn't believe that you can have everything. The 10 of Cups is kind of having it all. It is kind of having everything in your heart space, just being overwhelmed. Oh my goodness, how did I get so lucky? Wow, how did all of this come in for me? How did I end up in this space where I have everything I want? This is this feeling of openness, expansiveness, family, love, soulmateship, protection, everything being open and yummy and cotton candy and clouds and rainbows and sunsets and just the laughter of people around you. This feeling of it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. The smell of grass under your feet. which hopefully you like the way that I do. But it is this feeling of the potential belief system you might have of, oh, you can't have it all. Oh, well, I can have some things, but there are other things I can't have. I'm going to have to sacrifice one thing for another. And I think the cards are really asking you, hey, can you reevaluate that statement? Can you reevaluate your beliefs in this area? That what if you could have everything you want? What if everything could come in for you in an incredible way? What if it could just be expansive, expansive, expansive? Yes, 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 yes. To all of it. To every single piece. What if? What if? I want you to reevaluate the way you think about it, because the universe is asking you to. And there might be something really important there, that you might be limiting yourself in a way that is not actually necessary. Not only not necessary, but might keep you from the fullness of what you can have in this life. And I want you to have it all the fullness, all the good things. If you're willing to do that, let's drop a rainbow below. This is our beautiful rainbow of cups down here, which is not colorful because of this card, but it's normally a big rainbow over here. Drop a rainbow below to say, hey, yeah, I'm going to look into this. I'm going to investigate if I do have any limiting beliefs in that way. If I am telling myself I have to sacrifice, give one thing for another, I'm going to just see if that feels true. I'm just going to investigate. I'll spend 5 minutes with my thoughts, 10 minutes with my thoughts. I'll spend 4 hours with my thoughts. Investigating my beliefs. Whatever it is you want to do, I would love for you to pop that below as an emoji. Also, please subscribe. Please like this video if you haven't already. Hopefully that's the first thing that you do. Okay, let's not stop yet. So I want to pull 2 cards for you from my gold deck because I'm feeling pulled too. And then I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. So just anything else that you need to know right now. I feel like we could ask 500 more questions about this male energy. Is there somebody you should be focusing on? Is there a path you should be taking? Is there something you should be walking down? There are so many things I want to know. There is so much popping up here. Like I said, I'll make sure there's a link somewhere around here for a soulmate reading. I think that would be a great move right now. And I think there will have to be a to be continued for this. Hi, I pulled the Lovers. And I pulled the Four of Wands. Oh, I'm so glad that I pulled this deck above the camera level so you could see I was just pulling it, and I feel like that's important for some people to see that it's an organic pull, which is really tricky to do, I think, sometimes. But I do it. I did it. And here they are. Wow. We have the Lovers. We have the Four of Wands. It's not so much I need to say about this. I mean, there is. But I think you probably get the same feeling that I do right now. I feel like the cards are saying, your essence is full. Things are good. Things want to come in for you. There's so much potential. You might need to reevaluate your belief system. You might need the help of others. You might need to be in a space where you're not trying to do it all by yourself. But you have the fabric. You have the foundation. You have the opportunity. And things are really knocking on your door to come in for you. For love, for being lit up, for being happy, for being in a place where you feel like, yes, that's the feeling I get from the Four of Wands. Yes, that holding your precious person's hand in the air together is success, winning, everything is good. We sometimes call this the 11-11 card because of the 2 wands and the 2 wands. And the Lovers, soulmateship, a contracted love, something that is exactly what it should be, hand in hand, side by side, vulnerabilities exposed. They're both naked in this. They're covered up for YouTube, but totally vulnerable, totally known, both really knowing each other, seeing each other. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay. Let's pull an oracle card for you. to send you off into your day. Anything else that you might need to know? Okay, here we go. We have Earth Mother. I love this. This really reminds me of our Queen of Pentacles. Feel loved and comforted, Earth Mother. It's that same feeling of, there's this mothering nature. There is this growth that happens with you, that you just grow things. Boy, are you in your feminine essence. Boy, are you growing things around you. Boy, does everything just spring to life when you walk in the room. And I don't even know that you really notice it that much. I don't even know that you're fully aware of your own essence, the impact that you have on other people, what's going on. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. Comment. Tell me all of the things. I want to hear every single last thing you have running through your head. Let me know, or just say hi. I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much light. I can't wait to see your precious self again so very, very soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Welcome in, my Moonstone. Okay, so how men see you right now. Let's take a look. So let's just open ourselves up, release everything that you don't need. I'm feeling pulled to my gold deck. So I'm feeling like there's something here. That's what we're gonna go to. So we're gonna dip into our gold deck for starting this off, kicking us off. How men are seeing you right now. How are they seeing you right now? What's coming up? I feel some interesting energy here. Curious. Let's see what we've got. Okay, that's 4. I'm feeling 5. So we've got 5 cards. And I have not flipped them over yet. Surprises for both of us. 10 of Swords. High Priestess upright. The Emperor. The 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Pentacles reversed. So here's what I'm seeing. So first of all, I'm seeing that I am seeing that there's a feeling like you are in a transitional phase, that you've come out of something. You're not in green light mode. There's something about you that's closed down. So if you are seeing someone, if you want somebody to be asking you to do something, if you want to be moving something forward, there is a chance that there's a perception that you're not available to move forward. You're not open to something new. There's some piece of you that might feel like it's in resistance, that is not available to opening your heart up, to being expansive, to being in a space that's like, yeah, I'm ready for this. Let's do this. Let's go. Even though you're in this transition, which means something's ending, but something new is going to be beginning, but it hasn't started yet. You haven't opened yourself up to that yet. There might be a piece of you that feels like this is a little bit stagnant. It's not ready yet. You're not fully cooked. You're not ready to come out of the oven. We have the High Priestess next. So there is a feeling that you are in your divine essence, that you have this wisdom about you. You have this intuitive presence. There's something a little bit ethereal about you that feels a little elevated and separate from, that feels like you know things that you maybe aren't even saying, and this feeling of just of wisdom, that you understand your space in this world, what's going on. You're taking information all the time. You're able to sort of do things in a way that is beyond just normal taking in information, and this is black and white, and there's gray area all around when it comes to your energy, and it is a divinely feminine presence that you're bringing to the table, and that is a part of the way that you're seen by this masculine energy that's around you. One person, many different people. We also have the Emperor coming in. So I do think that your divine feminine essence, you're being in this feminine energy of dealing with energy, seeing things in their essence, being intuitive, things being in that sort of circular creation space, really puts masculine energy in their masculine presence. There's something about you that makes men feel very masculine. They want to take control. They want you to know what they've accomplished. They want to, cite those things out for you, tell you what they've accomplished, feel like they're proud of where they've been and what they've done, being that goal-oriented, moving forward sort of confidence, and the confidence of having done things in the past and And so you might be getting a lot of that sort of peacock energy where you're not asking for it, but suddenly it's coming at you with it. But did you know that this is what I've done? Did you know that this is where I am? Did you know that I've accomplished X, Y, and Z? And that might be sort of coming at you, and you're like, where is this coming from? But it's sort of this balancing act with your really feminine energy. Now, I do think that there's also something that feels a little bit imprisoned about you, a little bit broken about you. So there might be a feeling of wanting to save you, rescue you. And that could come from that Ten of Swords energy too, that like, oh, you're not available. And some of that unavailable energy might really be that your mind is unavailable, that you put yourself in a sort of imprisoned space where you may actually be doing this, but this might actually just be perception, that you're being perceived this way, that it feels like you're bound up in something you can't get out of, that your energy is off limits in a way that you can't really release yourself from, or you're unwilling to release yourself from. So there is something in here that feels a little bit like, oh, I kind of want to save you from this, but I don't know if I can. And so that might be acting as a block to male energy coming into your world as well. So if you're asking for new things to come in, if you're asking for more green light energy to move forward, it is possible that you're sending out some blocked energy that's keeping men from really entering your space and trying to move things forward with you. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So this really feels like, to me, this feeling of you sort of getting in the head of some of this masculine energy in a way that is keeping them from living their normal lives, being their productive selves, being in the space where they're accumulating what they normally accumulate, doing what they normally do to reach their goals, to be on their path, to be going for what they want to be going for, and that there's a part of them that's just really not functioning the way that they normally would function because they're really wrapped up in you. It's sort of like putting a hold on their productivity, their ability to move forward in the way they want to move, that you're really sort of capturing them and arresting them in a way that's keeping them from their daily habits, their daily routines, their normal view of what's important, what they normally value. This is really interesting energy, isn't it? Okay, so I'm skipping over. I'm going to go all the way over here to my old trusty deck for you. And I want to see what's here. And I kind of want to just stay in the same question. I'm not ready to exit this question yet. I'm not ready to exit this question. I'm only pulling 3 cards from this deck. I'm feeling that already. So, yes. 2. And there we have it. We have 3 cards from this deck, and let's see what this deck has to say about this. Okay, so hi, Page of Cups. Hi, Hanged Man, and we have the World. So what I'm seeing here from our old trusty deck about this masculine energy, the way that it sees you, is that you are getting messages about this. So there are messages that are coming through. These men or this person, either way, whatever this masculine energy that's around you, it's sending messages, heart space messages, feelings messages, emotional messages. So it's really trying to come through for you, whether it's in words, verbalized messages, actual like text messages, DMs, emails, like actual messages, or if it is in, oh, I'm cracking a joke for you, that's my way of telling you that I have feelings for you, that I'm feeling emotional about you, that I'm trapped in this inactivity because of you. So I do feel like you're getting a lot of messages coming through, and they could be coming through in many different ways. If you are in that High Priestess energy, if you are in that intuitive space, the way that you're being perceived, I would assume that you would be picking up on these, and you would be like reading these messages. And right now you might be like, yeah, I'm feeling that. I recognize that. Then we have the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is telling me that really you have your own unique perspective here. And that's how you're being seen, that you have a really unique perspective. You don't feel rushed. You don't feel like you have to jump in where everybody else jumps in. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You don't feel that same kind of social pressure to be normal, to do the normal thing. You're cool with doing it your own way. You're cool with seeing things your own way. You have your very own unique perspective, and you are completely okay with that. You're in a really grounded space with yourself. Once again, very intuitive, very psychic, very much in a knowing space, understanding what you're feeling about things as opposed to feeling pressured to feel things specifically because other people feel them. Then we also have the World. And the World, once again, is a transitional card. This is a very different transitional card than our Ten of Swords. So I do also feel like there is a perspective on you where this transition is morphing into something totally different, where you are, it's more of like a butterfly metamorphosis, where you're really sort of coming into an evolution all your own. You're going to come out a whole new person, even more beautiful than when you started. There's this feeling of like transcendence, that you're really reaching a whole new level, and it's going to be a whole new transition for you to being a kind of elevated version of yourself, a more beautiful, intricate, unbound version of yourself. And we have that sort of bound up energy before, so that's really beautiful to see. Okay, so now I am going to tuck into my blue deck, because I've been loving the answers that I get from my blue deck. And I'm staying in this question about how you're being seen by this masculine energy. So let's see what we have from our blue deck. So I am going to, and there's some popping right out there. So we're gonna take her. So here we go. We have the Four of Wands reversed. We have the Empress, and we have the Hermit. So, again, I'm getting that feeling like you're unavailable. Like everything could be there with you. They have this feeling like, oh, she could be it. This is the person. This could be the person. I want to move things forward with this person. I'm so interested in this person. I can barely do my work because of this person. But it feels like she's unavailable in that way, that she's not open to it. Like the potential is all there. The expansiveness is there. It's just not available right now. So I do think if you flick some green lights on, if you step into that transformation energy, you would have people just, banging down your door. You would be having all of the green light energy of, hey, can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention, please? Can we move? Can we move forward? There's this sort of feeling of it being up against a dam, basically, like the water that's against the dam and just waiting to go. We have the Empress, once again, extremely divine feminine energy. So I do think you're really seen in this exquisitely feminine way, where you have this creation energy. You create things around you. You bring life around you. You make masculine energy feel more alive. You make these men feel more alive when you're in their presence, that you have this effect of just sort of like, you are the movie. You are the moment that movie starts. You are the main character. There's something so beautiful about your energy, so exquisite about your energy, so life-giving about your energy, so growth-oriented about your energy, so fertile about your energy. It's hard not to be attracted to that, to be pulled in by that, to be interested in that, captivated. And then we have the Hermit. So again, I do feel like you have a little bit of this wall around you, this sort of like snow globe. Sometimes this card makes me think of a snow globe. That feeling of being inside of something that's untouchable. It's a little unreachable, that you're casting a light within your own self, your own sphere, your own world. You're really taking a look at what's going on within you, and it's not available to everyone else. You're not putting it all on public display. There's something mysterious about you. There's something unknown. There's something untouchable. There's something unreadable. There's something that is, that is separate from. And I feel that pull to like be intrigued by, to want to know more about, to want to get inside of that snow globe with you. But there is this kind of space between where they can reach you and where they can't. There's something mysterious, something untouchable about you, which seems to be popping up over and over again for us. Shall we pop into our lavender deck for you? let's pop into our lavender deck for your energy. Let's just give it a little look-see at your energy. What's going on in your energy field? What do we need to know about what's actually going on with you? So we're looking a lot at what's being perceived about you, but I want to take a look about what's actually going on with you. So I'm going to start in our lavender deck, and then I'm going to move to our pink sassy deck because I also want a little, I want a little zing zang zoom on your take on you. So first of all, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Hi. We have the Six of Wands, and we have the Sun. Yeah. Okay. You're in a great space. So whatever is going on with you, we're seeing some good things coming through. First of all, Queen of Pentacles energy. This is capable, competent, feminine energy, fertile energy. Absolutely. This gets into mothering energy, but being able to take care of, nurture, to grow everything around you, to take care of yourself. You are in a space where you're taking care of what needs to be taken care of. That is a little bit of an insular space. You're femininely, harvesting what needs to be harvested. Naturally just growing things around you and within you. You're doing so many good things right now. Your energy is so lovely. I love it. Six of Wands. Super winning energy, that you have this confidence about you, which makes sense. I'm reading confidence all along here with that untouchableness, that ability to be in, the Hanged Man, the ability to be in your own mind. You're not swayed by outside pressures, your wisdom, the High Priestess energy. This confidence that you have that feels real, that feels like it's in your world. You own it, that you do have this deep-rooted confidence. It doesn't mean that you don't feel unconfident about certain things at certain times, but on a very deep level, you know what you're about. You know where you're going. You know what you've accomplished. You know what you're capable of. You know what you can handle, and you've done it, and you do it. And you have this level of, this sort of unshakable sense of yourself. And there is something really attractive about that, and really magnetic, and also very winning. Keep leaning into that confidence. Keep bringing it back up. Encourage it. Water it. Keep growing that as well. And then we have this Sun. Yes. The Sun gets into just powerhouse, that you do have this essence of optimism, this essence of power, of being the thing that gets everything else going. When you enter the room, things start. That's when everything begins. When you are, moving through this task, okay, now it's moving. There is something so glass half full, so putting the plug into the outlet, so charged up, so ready to go, so fundamental to existence. It is really beautiful and happy and joyful and playful and lovely. And I love that popping up in your energy. Keep leaning into that. If you need some divine inspiration, go to the sun. Go stand out in the sun. Go for a walk in the sun. Spend a little time with what is the sun growing. Okay, I'm gonna get out into nature. Okay, I'm gonna maybe even get some sunflowers. Maybe I'm going to get some sun-themed jewelry, which I am really looking to do. So if you find some sun-themed jewelry, drop it below. Let me know. I want to get it too. Okay, I want to keep continuing. So I did say I wanted to pop into our pink sassy deck because I also want a sassy take on your energy. So I just want to see what our pink sassy deck has to say about your energy, what you need to know about you. So we're reading so much about you. I'm curious about you and men and love and romance, because we're really just reading some that you're doing things in your own timing. You don't feel rushed. You don't have to do it because everybody else is doing it. You're doing what you need to do for you, and that's very captivating for everyone around you. There's plenty of masculine energy that is interested. You just have to decide what you want to say green light for. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. We have the Chariot, and we have the Queen of Cups reversed. Thank you for those lovely answers. So our pink sassy deck coming through for us exactly as she wants to. She's saying, hey, by the way, this is red light. This is saying, okay, there's a reason that, that feeling is coming up here, because there is a part of you that's saying no to being open to romance, to being open to love, to being open to feelings and emotions. There's a part of you that's a little, yeah, okay, I'm gonna pass on this one. I'm not open to that yet. I'm not here for that yet. And that's okay. You can be there as long as you want to be there. I think it's just important to recognize that you might be there. Sometimes this card comes up and I get a lot of resistance to this card itself. A lot of, no, I'm not doing that. I'm open. I want to be in love. I want to be with my soulmate. I'm open. But then you take a tiny bit of a look deeper and we go, oh, okay, actually I'm close to that. Actually, I'm choosing somebody who's unavailable because I don't want it right now. Because I am afraid of it right now. Because I am blocked by it right now. I need to heal some things within myself. I need to move forward on some things for my own life. I really want to be focusing on this part of my life, my career, my blah, blah, blah. This thing about myself that I really want to be focusing on. So like, yes, I do, but not at this moment. At this moment, I might be saying no. I would really come at that with a sense of curiosity. Oh, am I saying no to divine heart opportunities at the moment? Am I kind of closing that down and shutting that down a little bit, saying, hey, you know what, I'm good. My cup's full for right now. Come see me again in a little bit. Then we have the Chariot, and the Chariot tells me that you do have this unstoppable force of energy, which is a beautiful juxtaposition to all this divine feminine energy we've been getting for you. This is a sort of masculine little, you know, like, hey, okay, so you are super divinely feminine. Yes, you're in the joy. Yes, you're in existence. Yes, you're in the flow of the energy, but you're also, don't forget that you have an underwriting current of momentum, that there is something that wants to move you forward, that you have a pull and a push within you to go after it, to go after what it is that you want, to make movement, to make choices, to make your own decisions, to be in control of your life, to be in control of your destiny. And you are, and you do. And you can step into that at any moment that you want to. This is major arcana energy. This is really an overriding sense that at any time you are the one who is going to pave your own path. That's a part of your makeup and a part of your destiny. And the Queen of Cups reversed is telling me that there are parts of your heart, your feelings, your emotions that you might not want to be in touch with right now. That there's a piece of your emotional self that you might be actively trying to detach from, not see, not feel, not participate with. So there might be a part of you that actually wants to numb out a little bit, that doesn't want to be fully in the sway and in the flow of your feelings and emotions, of all that divine feminine energy. There might be a part of you that's putting a little distance there, and maybe it feels like too much, that the ocean of feelings and emotions around you would just be too much. It feels like it could go on forever. It feels like it could sweep you away. It feels like it could just, like, that's just not the energy you're here to participate in at this moment. And that, you know, really stepping into the control booth, really stepping into a little bit of that masculine energy is the right move for you right now. And that's okay. But just be aware of it. If you want to be open to the feelings and emotions that are available to you, they are there, so you can flip this over. You have choices. This is all choice. Everything's a choice. You get to decide. Just be curious about what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. If, you know, like, oh, it's okay that I take a little time away from my feelings and emotions. It's okay that I sort of say no to some of the opportunities, romantic feelings and emotional opportunities that are coming in for me. It's okay if I just sit into my confidence right now and lean into a different part of my existence that really just wants to feel powerful and good. And maybe you just want to be in that seat of power for a little bit, which sounds great. Okay, so before I tap into our oracle deck, I would like to pull, I would like to come back to my gold deck. I would like to come back to our gorgeous gold deck, and I would like to just pull two last cards from you from our gold deck from Source. So I'm just asking Source to give us any little bit of information, guidance, tips that you might want to have right now. And this is what we have from Source. The Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Two of Swords, Source is saying, hey, You get to make your choices. You get to make up your mind. You get to decide where it is that you're going. This is your choice. It is in your hands. But remember, if you don't make a choice, that is a choice. If you decide, I'm not choosing anything, I'm just going to leave it up to fate, I'm just going to leave it up to the universe, you are now outsourcing your choices. And it does feel to me like you have an ability to make your own choices, your own decisions, that you are in a place where you are really powerful. You're a powerful human being, and that you probably want to be in control of that. So Source is reminding you that sometimes, even if it's uncomfortable, even if we have to live knowing I made this decision, it's better to have made the decision yourself than to have let something else make the decision for you. And then we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is saying, also, you're not going to have to strong arm this. Once you make that choice, things are going to move really fast for you, and all you have to do is lean in. And I'm going to take over for you. I'm going to lead you exactly where you need to go. I'll show you the paths to take. You follow them, and you get to just be in this divine flow. You don't have to like muscle your way through this, step into a whole different kind of masculine energy. You don't have to do any of that. Once the chariot is going, once you're moving, once the wheels are turning, momentum begets momentum begets momentum. It just keeps going. It's flowing. It's floating. It's easy. It's easy. You just lean in. So it's making that initial choice that's the difficult part. But once you do that, the universe can just take over for you, sweep you away, and it will move quickly. It will move so fast, faster than you can imagine. Oh my, oh, I love that. Okay, I don't know what emoji I want to use yet, so we're going to pull our oracle card first, and then we're going to decide. So our oracle card is White Witch. Be the light. Be the light. The sun. White Witch, be the light. Let's drop a sun below. Let's drop a sun below. And yes, you can drop a sun in any variation, letting yourself, you know what? I'm going to be my expansive self. I'm going to be my full-powered self. I'm going to be all of me. I'm just going to light it up, light up the sky. There we are. Be the light. If you have not subscribed. If you have not liked this video, please like this video. Oh my goodness. Please comment. I want to hear. What you think about this. If you feel like, yeah, okay, there are some things maybe I'm not recognizing for myself, or some things I am turning down, or actually I sort of knew I was doing that, so it's just really a confirmation of where I am, or I kind of want things to be different now. I want to choose something else. I want to choose my own path. I realize I've been sitting on some decisions, and it's time to make those decisions, and I want to lean in and let the universe take over. I want to hear what you're thinking. I want to hear what's going on. And I love you. I'm sending you all that sunshine, all that light. I'm sending you so much love. And I'm going to see you again so extraordinarily soon. Mwah. Mia.